Today I received a mysterious box in the mail. What's up, guys? We're back with another mystery box opening. This was sent by a viewer. We're gonna get right into it. There's a giveaway in here and there's a note, so let's not waste any more time. We have a read first note. Dear Ruxin, congrats to you and Chelsea. I'm truly happy and excited for y'all. We are also having our first child in August. So what better way to celebrate than getting awesome pulls? True. Congratulations on your upcoming baby, just like us. So we're both having our first children in August. So they're going to be very close in age. Inside is a vintage box. You've never opened vintage box? You've never opened on your channel? I think I've opened every box. Interesting. We'll find out. Pretty sure my homework is right. Can you guess what it is? I think I've opened every box. So unless it's some sort of like, maybe it's not like a booster box. Maybe it's like a sort of a special edition or some sort of box like that. I really don't know, honestly. It is hard to line up to the last opening I set. Yeah, last time we did like Dark Revelation and the 10. So yeah, it was pretty big. But let's show Baby Rux the luck their dad has. Inside is the giveaway and a small gift to you. Congrats, Brian S. So Brian, what did he send? Box I've never opened. Don't know. We're just gonna have to see what it is. But first, we have a giveaway. Ooh, sent by Brian S. All right, Brian, lousy toy Brian. Let's see what you sent for the giveaway. All right, will it be epic? I'm guessing it will, because Brian usually sends some pretty crazy stuff. But either way, it's a giveaway, so win-win. Let's see what's inside. Whoa, 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 whoa! Taking the cards away, hitting the mic. All right, so we have, Stardust Dragon from the 10. That's a really nice version. It's like a darker secret rare. Very beautiful. I love that version. Horse Black Flame Dragon. Elemental Energy Special Edition. Also cool. Then we have, that's a Japanese card. And then, whoa! This is a giveaway? Like the video, be subscribed, turn on notifications. Let me know down below. What do you think about this mystery box? And make sure to shout out Brian because... wow, this is a good giveaway. And I think you like secret rares. LODT, is this the ghost rare right here? Or is it, maybe it's Judgment Dragon. Oh, it's an ulti Judgment Dragon. Okay, so the ulti Japanese print, insane. And the secret rare and a tournament pack 6-pack. That is one of the best giveaways we've had in a long time. That's really good. I mean, that is a huge giveaway. I've got a lot of big giveaways coming up from viewers of the channel that you're going to be seeing soon. So there's a lot of good chances. I'm going to catch up on giveaways. I know I'm way behind. I apologize for that. I'm going to catch up. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to get them all shipped. I'm going to get them all announced. I'm going to make it happen. Now for whatever I've never opened before. Ooh, plus there's a gift for Ruxin. Ooh, maybe we should save that for the end. So I don't, just for a little interesting. Okay, what is this? What is this? It seems like a really big box. Wait, is this Dark Revelation 2? Have I opened Dark Revelation 2? That's a guess. That's my guess. Dark Revelation 2, because I don't think. But that would be pretty good. And he said, I don't know if it can live up to last time, and that's pretty good. So maybe it's not that. All right, here we go. What's it gonna be? Still no spoilers. It could be Dark Beginning 2, maybe something like that. Oh, this looks silver. I'm guessing Dark Beginning 2. Now. Dark Beginning 2. Now, have I opened this? You know, actually, I'm not 100% sure if I have, so he might be right. He said this, he was like, it'd be hard to live up to last time. I mean, it's a Dark Beginning 2 box. This is insane. Like, I thought it was going to be like, okay, step down, you know, not as good. I mean, $102? I wish I could pay you that for this. That'd be really nice. This is an insane box, dude. What's even in here? Dark Beginning 2. It's a reprint of... I don't know. I'm pretty sure I haven't opened this. This is exciting. Let's not waste any more time. So one more look at it. So there's Dark Beginning 1, which was a reprint of like the first few sets. Then they went Dark Revelation 1, I think, after that. And then I think they did Dark Beginning 2, if I'm correct. But as he said, I mean, he said I've never opened it. So he might be right, actually. But I probably should take a picture of this. I don't even know if I have a picture of this box. I don't know if there is one. This is a pretty rare box. Okay, time to crack into it. I think this probably came out in 2005. Actually, was this the last legal set for GOAT format? I think this might actually be the last legal set for GOAT format. So it's going to be like July of 2005. So fact check me on the screen, editor, but I think I'm doing pretty good there. I think I nailed it. Okay, let's open this thing up. We got the box opening razor blade. Yeah, it's happening. All right. Box is not in perfect shape or anything, so perfect for opening. All right, there's the wrap. Let's see what we can get. I wish they'd put secret rares in Dark Beginning. These sets would be super, like, they would be a lot more valuable than they are, which they're still pretty valuable, but like, it's kind of good though, because you can afford them a little bit more. But these would probably be a lot more like Retro Pack 2 before, like, or Retro Pack 1 before the reprint. So this has like 13 cards a pack, I think. I think that's what's going on here. I don't need to shuffle these, but I always just do it. I'm just used to it. Let's shuffle them a little bit. It doesn't really matter because obviously we're opening all the packs and everything. So let's just do that. Booster box of Dark Beginning 2. I was not expecting to get to open this today. I was close. I guess Dark Revelation 2, which I also might not have opened that. I've opened all the core sets, I guess. Maybe I haven't opened all these side sets. Here we go. Dark Beginning. Let's see. Dark Beginning 2. What can we get? I don't even know. I mean, Blade Knight's one of the big ones. It was a big card in GOAT, so I mean, it was originally printed in the tin, so it's a reprint. So it doesn't really that doesn't necessarily mean it was GOAT legal because the first version was. So it doesn't, the reprint doesn't have to be. All right, Marauding Captain, tip card number 4. Marauding Captain is a warrior type monster with 2 good effects. First, when he's normal summon, you get to special summon any level 4 or lower monster from your hand. Second, he has to be attacked for any of your other warrior monsters. Pretty nice. Axe Raider, reprint of Axe Raider in here. That's pretty cool. So they reprinted some of the stuff like Axe Raider and tournament pack stuff. Yugioh Butcher, that's a Metal Raiders card. I'm trying to figure out what they reprinted here. Launcher Spider, is that also Metal Raiders? Burglars, isn't that like Dark Crisis? So it's a random assortment. That's Pharaonic Guardian. That's a good card though. Really good. Troop Dragon. I don't know if, did they put them in the middle here? They didn't do the weird thing where they're at the front, I think, which is nice. Oh, all right. Started off with a Solemn Judgment. I'm okay with that. That's pretty nice. That's a really nice super rare. Solemn Judgment? Okay, it's had a lot of prints, but I mean, that was one of the early, that might have been the first ever reprint of it. I'm trying to think. It was Metal Raiders, and then this is probably the first reprint. Solemn Judgment. Unless it was in Dark Beginning one. I don't remember if it was. Wow, that's a great way to start on the first pack. Dark Beginning, pulling a Solemn Judgment. That's awesome. He said no. That's a card I've used many times in both Wheeled Goat and Wheeled Edison. That's for sure. A lot of times. It's very strong. Edison is limited to 1. They were like, yeah, we're not going to let you have 3 of these anymore. It's a little crazy. Even in GOAT, when you're not activating as many effects, it's still crazy. Tip card number 7, The Strategy of Zombies, Part 1. Pyramid Turtle is an effect monster that is one of the most important cards for a zombie deck. When it's destroyed as a result of battle, you can special summon a zombie monster at 2,000 or less defense points, but there's no limit on the attack points. Zombie with high attack, low defense. Like Patrician of Darkness. Interesting. Vampire Lord. They didn't suggest Ryu Cookie. Lord of the Lamp. Whoa, what is this? This spirit emerges from the mystic lamp and obeys the wishes of its summoner. Wow. Now that's an old school card. That's not a villain you see every day. That's super nice. Dice Jar. Gilasaurus. Winged Minion. Mechanical Chaser. So a lot of TP reprints. A hunter that relentlessly pursues its targets by the order of the Machine King. He's a Machine King servant. Sasuke Samurai. That's our first rare of the day. The original Sasuke Samurai. They obviously had a lot more after that. Robin Goblin. The Abacus. Dragon's Bead. Share the Pain. Book of Moon. And second coin toss. All right, second pack. Third pack. What else can we get out of here? What other nice reprints are in Dark Beginning Dose? Tip card number 8, The Strategy of Zombies Part 2. Oh, okay. Special summon even more zombie-type monsters with the spell cards. Call of the Mummy and Book of Life. Call of the Mummy lets you special summon a zombie monster from your hand, and if you have no monsters on your side of the field. Yeah, that's true. I'd say Book of Life a little bit better. All right, Gilasaurus. We have Winged Minion. Mystic Horseman, half man and half horse. Mechanical Chaser. The Minion of the Machine King. Princess of Tsurugi. Wolverine with diamonds. Muka Muka. Statue of the Wicked, a rare. Another trap rare. 2 defense. Needle Wall, the dog door. Shield and sword. A tremendous fire. So it still does put like the type of cards. It was like all monsters, then traps, then magic cards. But it puts the rare in the middle, so it can be anything. So it makes it a little bit more suspenseful than being the very first card if it's a monster. All right, Brian, let's see if we can get you something else. So far, we're doing pretty nice. Number 9, Ordeal of a Traveler. Wow, the effective Ordeal of a Traveler may look like it relies on luck to help you, but let's take a closer look at the odds. Since there are 3 types of cards and your opponent guesses one of them, it has a 2 in 3 chance of working in your favor, which is better than a coin flip. Since you drew a new card each turn, the card your opponent saw the last time they guessed will not help them any if you use that card and keep the new one in your hand. So there is a little luck to the effect of Ordeal the Traveler, but the odds are clearly in your favor. That's if they don't have any hand knowledge, like using Trap Dust Shoot. That's if they haven't figured out what's in your hand by other means. So yeah, I mean, 2 out of 3 in theory, but like you only have 2 cards, you know, and they see one of them, you know, and you can't play it. So yeah. Zero Priest, we have Odahime, Little Spirit. Wait, it's not a spirit. That's a spell. Oh, it is a spirit. Okay, I was like, wait a second. Okay, there you go, Tom Box. There's some spirits. All right, Mysterious Guard. Time Wizard. That's a super, by the way. They're very subtle in this set, which if you like subtle hollows, then this is your set, because a lot of people do like the subtleness compared to like the big shiny, like they've been doing, you know, they don't like Starlights as much. They like more subtle old school foils. I like them, but I also do like, you know, some shine to it. I like if they hit a little different. I like that there's different versions. Burst Breath, we have Yugioh Dragmorn, Dragon's Gunfire, and Convulsion of Nature. All right, our 13 cards. I mean, it's funny how they put 13 cards in here. I don't know why they didn't. The box is basically a 36-pack box, basically, like size-wise, but it's only 24 packs, so it's kind of strange, but very cool. We're getting all the tip cards in a row? Is that normal? Interesting. All right, Possessed Dark Soul, Azura Priest, Odahime, Spirit, Mysterious Guard. Did they put all the spirits in here? Lord of the Lamp, back at it. Oh, Roxanne's Bachelor Dice Jar. This is interesting because Graceful Charity does not have many prints. Does it have QCR yet? I don't even know if this has a QCR. There's not a lot of prints of Graceful, so this rare is actually probably one of the few. I think it has a Dark Legends print as well, but not too many of them. Bark of Dark Ruler, Bottomless Trap Hole, Super Rejuve, and there you go, Stick Tendo, and Fusion Sword. All right, keep it going. Let's see what else we can get. Dark Beginning Dose. Can we pull something nice? So far, 2 super rares. We did a little shuffling. That's 45. I wonder if they would have been in order if we didn't shuffle them. Fiber Jar, what do they got to say about this? Everyone gets in a bad situation during a duel from time to time. When your opponent has a couple strong monsters and you do not seem to draw what you need, Fiber Jar will help you survive these situations and allow you to come back and win the duel. Flip Effect shovels everything on the field in the graveyard, and in both players' hands back in the deck, including itself. It's almost like starting the game over, except you still have the same life points. Now you have another chance to do your best and win the duel. Another good thing about Fiber Jar is most people normal summon a monster before attacking. If you have Fiber Jar set face down and your opponent summons and attacks, then Fiber Jar will reset the field, but your opponent has already summoned this turn and cannot normal summon again. That means that during your turn, you can summon a monster and attack directly. Oh, that's true. That's true. Good point. Made in the Aqua, we have Gemini Elf. Moisture Creature. This does not require 3 tributes. It just has the ability to be tributed, you know, all 3 tributes, and then it destroys all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. So it gives you a little Feather Duster. There's Pyramid Turtle, which they've talked about a lot in this set, and all the tip cards. Dark Coffin's a pretty rare one you don't see very often. Fusion Sage. Oh no. Not like this. Please, don't do this to Brian. No. Not the Spirit Message L. Wow. Fiber Jar's an L. I think that's what they're saying. Fiber Jar's an L. All right, I got to pick it up a little bit. We can't read every tip card. Emergency Provisions is that one. Battle Steer, we have Patrician of Darkness, Rabbit Horseman, Battle Ox, and Mystic Horseman. Aqua Spirit, Yatagarasu Spirit. Do not let him summon and attack directly. The Rock Spirit. Ryoku Field. Toon Defense is in here as well, randomly. Needle Wall, Dark Door, Shield Sword, and Tremendous Fire. Still not even close to halfway done. A lot of packs left. Only 2 foils have been pulled, so nothing to worry about. Only 2 foils have been pulled. Good stuff still coming. Let's keep it up. We have tip card number 39, a Mirage of Nightmare combo. No, don't tell me. Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts. This monster moves so fast that it looks like an illusion to mortal eyes. Skull Knight number 2. Thunder Dragon, Witch's Apprentice, Roxanne's Bachelor. And I dropped the card. All right, Dream Clown and Penguin Soldier. Pretty nice card. Bounce back 2 cards on the field is not terrible, especially if he doesn't get destroyed. Bounce himself back. Destruction Punch, we have Burst of Breath, Yugioh Dragmorn, Dragon's Gunfire, and Convulsion of Nature. When we have 3 packs left on this side, so we're only 9 packs in, so a long way to go. Still a lot of chances at Ultras. I don't remember the big Ultras. I know Blade Knight is one. Time Wizard is a super, obviously, because we pulled it. The Obnoxious Celtic, I think it's still a super. What are the other Ultras? Great Long Nose. You have Soul Impurity and Light. Cryuel, Machine King. Oslo Hero number 2, a creature that electrocutes opponents with bolts of lightning. They put random tournament back cards in here. It's so funny. There's an ultra rare. Guardian Sphinx got an ultra in here. Yep. Tribute set. Flip this guy up. Return all cards your opponent control, or all monsters your opponent controls to the hand. If it was all cards, it'd be really good. Trap Dust Shoot got a print in here. This would have been money, but they just came out with the QCR. Though those are going to be pretty rare. The plots maybe a little bit less. Commons will still have a little bit of value, but those new prints will definitely make it a little lower. Guardian Sphinx. What a card. Ultra rare. Tribute set. That's a Pharaonic Guardian Ultra as well. I don't get why they kept him as the same rarity. You'd think that would be like a secret or a super, but they didn't even do secrets for some reason. I don't know why, but it's also still cool to get out of here. All right, flip summon with effect. Baby Dragon, much more than just a child. He's not the child like Baby Yoda. This dragon is gifted with untapped power. Shadow Tamer, Gazelle, Skull Knight number 2, Thunder Dragon, Witch's Apprentice, Spiritualism, little rare, Dark Spirit of the Silent, Emperor's Holiday, Skull Lair, Spring of Rebirth, and Heart of Clear Water. Man, they really reprinted like a wide range of sets here. Like a lot of the core sets, tournament packs, tins, like that. They put everything in here. Yeah, the 2004 tins like are reprinted. Is Insect Queen in here somewhere? Because they put Obnoxious and Blade Knight. I don't know. The Strategy of Warriors Part 2. Shadow Ghoul, used by what's her name again? Rebecca, who also uses the Millennium Shield. Shout out Rebecca. Though she's kind of annoying, but she is like 5 years old, so it makes sense. Jirai. Starboy, the Statue of Easter Island, another TP card. Optical Ops. Rhoda, Reinforcement of the Army, can go with our Strategy of the Warriors Part 3. Teuton Mask, Ordeal of a Traveler, Destiny Board, the F, Puppet Magic of Dark Ruler, and Tuna Table of Contents. Nice card. Tuna Table, that might be the first common for that card. All right, last pack on the right side. We're taking our sweet time with this one. I mean, look, I've apparently never opened it before, so I gotta say, like, gotta keep going. I mean, if you never opened it, you gotta take your time, right, Hoshingen? And I don't know this set that well. Axe Raider, Bistro Butcher, Marauding Captain for the Strategy of Warriors. Another Trap Dust Shoot is super nice. Reckless Greed. A lot of good cards for Goat in here, actually. Probably because, you know, Goat, it was right then. It ended. They reprinted this during Goat format. Like, literally, Goat format. The last ban list was Goat, and they came out with this set. So this is an actual Goat set. This is like the most Goat set of all Goat sets. It's a reprint set made during Goat, if I'm not wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. So this is like all these reprints, you know, if they did it right, we're going to be relevant to that format because this was the only format then. Dream Clown, Unhappy Maiden, which is pretty interesting to think about. It's like right when this format was actual Go format. Wields the power of darkness to destroy enemies. Warrior Digrapher. It wasn't like it wasn't later, it wasn't right before. It was literally Go format. Royal Command. Okay, Ordeal of the Traveler. They like to talk about that one. Samochi. Soul of Pure. This was a rare, I think, in one of the TP sets. Magic Reflector. And Devil Snare. So if you're ever going to do like a seal, I would like to open this set with Rhyme because like we could basically do a Goat format like sealed draft, I guess is what you would call it there. And it's not even a draft. It's just like a sealed opening, you know, and then stuff like that. I always say draft, but draft is like where you go back and forth and pick them. So, but this would be perfect because it's literally during Goat. So it'd be really cool. You'd be able to do a lot of Goat stuff. Mizzou the Soul Eater. Fatal Advocates, Dragon's Bead, Share the Pain, Ancient Brain, Share the Pain. We have Book of Moon and Second Coin Dallas. All right, keep it going. We're beginning to. What shall we pull? All right, ready to compete. Kaiser Seors, Jurai Kumo, Starboy, Statue of Easter Island Head, Opticlops, Fiend Skull Dragon. We're on a dry spell here. This is a nice Goat rare though, so that's pretty decent. Soul Demolition from LOD, Crystal Royal, Pharaonic Guardian, Destruction Punch. When's Destruction Punch? Maybe MFC or something? That could be way off on that. Akibio Dragmorts, MRD. Bog Spirits, LOD, I think. And then Secret Pass of the Treasures, Pharaonic Guardian. Shockingly, not a lot of LOB cards. I can't believe it. I think some of them, like Raigeki, might be an Ultra in here. Is it an Ultra? Maybe it's I feel like it might be an Ultra. That'd be a really sweet Ultra. As you know, I love Raigeki. If you didn't see, I did pull a Raigeki the other day, first ed, so that was cool. I really hope that gets a 10. I just sent like 80-something cards out to PSA. I got like 50 waiting on. Come on, it's so excited. Road to the World Championship. The road to becoming a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game world champion is long and difficult, but it is traveled by dedicated duelists just like you. Practice your dueling skills and collect the most powerful cards, then bring them to a regional tournament, which can be found across the world. Doing well in a regional tournament will get you an invitation to the country's national championship. The winners of each national championship get the opportunity to participate in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Game World Championships. This is where the best duelists from all parts of the globe gather to compete and have fun. This is a truly unbelievable experience, and I know you have what it takes to make it. Thank you, Konami. That's really nice of you. I appreciate you. I was 10 years old when this came out. Apply yourself and trust in the heart of the cards, and then visit down there to do it. That is so cool. That was probably how a lot of people found out. All right, Needleworm. Soggy the Dark Clown. Needleworm getting a reprint's cool. Got us with the Third Eye, Black Fire Dragon, and Last Turn. Oh man, all that text. Don't read it, it's not worth it. Get the 13-page document out. Defusion, Spiritual Energy, and Stamping Destruction. All right, keep it going, keep it going. Dark Beginning 2. What an epic opening. What a cool opening. Shout outs. What a cool opening. This is fun. All right, the Strategy of Warriors Part 1. Man, they're all about warriors in this set. Launcher Spider, Dark Scorpion Burglars, Wanghu, Troop Dragon, Shadow Ghoul, Cyberstein. Oh, this was one of the big cards. This used to be the most expensive card at like 12 bucks out of this set. I remember it was actually like, it was a long time ago, but Magical Thorn, that's a TP5 reprint. Disappear, remove from play one card in your opponent's graveyard. This was a Duel Links side deck card. Pharaoh's Treasure, Black Illusion Ritual, and Shield and Sword. Oh, I missed a card. Oh, 2 cards after the struggle and Black Illusion. There's just so many cards in here. All right, maybe like a quarter of the box left for Brian, maybe a couple extra packs than that. So far, we need a lot of foils. We haven't pulled one in a long time. Some of these rares are really cool though, so I've been kind of admiring those. All right, Total Defense Shogun. Wait, that's in here too. I think they reprinted all the 2004 cards in here. Tsurugi, Muka Muka, the 10 promo cards. Jiragumo, Elf Twins that alternate their attacks. Twin-headed Thunder Dragon right next to the twins. Interesting. Oh, and a Freed the Matchless General, ultra rare. This guy's not actually that bad. You get to negate spell cards that target this card. As long as it remains face up on the field, you can add 1 level 4 or lower warrior type monster from your deck to your hand. Kind of insane instead of drawing, but you get to do that every turn. I mean, warriors are pretty strong, so that's not bad. Dark Coffin. He just never really was good enough, I think, but the effect is not bad. No spells targeting him, and he gets to keep adding warriors. It's not bad. Would be fun to try to make that work in a deck, like an old school, like jank deck or something. I'm sure people have done it before. All right. Keep it up, keep it up. Command Knight. Yeah, they must have reprinted all of them. I don't know what they are, though. Are they like supers? Oh, they are supers. I think they're supers. I think they might have put them all as supers. Emergency Provisions is a quick play. There was some cool combos with emergency provisions. It would you would use certain things, then you'd send them off with emergency provisions to get some life points and also send them to the graveyard. It's kind of cool. Is it destroy? No, it's sends. Okay, send. So it's different than destroy. If you guys don't do a lot of dueling, if you say send or destroy, it's a big difference. Destiny board, Cryuel, Machine King. Also hero number 2. So Machine King's in here as a common. There's a lot of little cool reprints of promo cards and tins and stuff versus DB1 I think was mostly just out of 3 sets MRD, LOB, and MRL. That was it. It was just reprinting those, so it didn't have a lot of cool extra reprints in there Cyberstein and stuff. This might have been, I think this was the only Cyberstein reprint for a long time because there was obviously the SJC, then there was this one, then they didn't reprint it again until was it an OTS a couple years ago? I think that might have been it. Last turn. I think I'm right about that. Soggy the Dark Clown. This clown appears from nowhere and executes very strange moves to avoid enemy attacks. 2-headed King Rex. Goddess. There it is. One of the 2005 10s. Total Defense Shogun. Super rare. Considering looks pretty good. These cards have looked very minty. Total Defense Shogun. Now I'm really appreciating this box a lot more than I ever realized. Smoke Grenade the Thief was a really expensive card for a while. I kind of see what their strategy was. Reprint a bunch of inaccessible cards for certain reasons. Cyberstein was only a prize card. The 10 promos. Not inaccessible, but you would have to buy the entire 10 to get it, so it's a kind of a cool reprint in there. Just a lot of cool stuff they threw in here. Machine King was a promo card. If you missed it, you can get it here. Needleworm, TP. If you didn't play in tournaments, you could get it here. A lot of different things. Mech Chaser, Soul and Purity and Light, Book of Life. Okay, they did love zombies in here. This was also a super in its original print, so it's kind of weird, but it's also a really, really good card. Zombies were pretty good around then, so also pretty nice. Restructor Revolution, also TP. Bubble Crash, need a wall. All right. 2 packs left. If you guys have enjoyed this, let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Shout out Brian for this epic opening. It's been amazing. Wow. And then make sure you congratulate him on his new child. And congratulate me as well. You can congratulate both of us. August is a big month coming up. Grande Moth. I had to pause here because it's the Grande Moth. It's amazing. Sunfire of the Dark. Is Pequeño Moth? Wait, Pequeño Moth is in here, isn't it? Or is it in DB1? No, it might be in DB1. Zombira, another really good GOAT card. Just being 2100 gets over a lot of stuff. Ring of Magnetism, Dragon's Rage, Bark, a Dark Ruler, Bottomless Trapple. The cool part about Zombira too is he's also a warrior, so you just throw in one of them in your deck and you get Rhoda and you're like, I really got to out this 2k defender or this big guy. I just search for Zombira, he does this thing. It's pretty crazy. Last pack magic. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we're going to be opening more vintage boxes as we go and more awesome stuff like this. So if you want the nostalgia, that subscribe button, it's signing you up for nostalgia. So don't miss it. And we're on our way to 300K. When we hit 300K, we're going to do a lot of nostalgic stuff, some big time openings. So let's get there. We're about 19K away, something like that. So we're bordering on there. Maybe in a couple months we can get there, probably a few months, several months even. But let's do it. Also, check out ruxin34.com if you want to support the channel. And I put some Whatnot $20 bundles up on Whatnot if you want to get you some packs. If you are a new user, you're going to get packs super cheap, $15 minus 20 is 5, and you're going to get that Stampede extra pack. So go check those out. All right, choosing cards for your side deck. Man, these tip cards are actually super useful back in the day. I probably never read them as a kid. Mortal of Thunder, we have Miles Radiant, Cross Clown, Baby Dragon, Shadow Tamer, and Witch of the Black Forest. I mean, this is banned at the time, but pretty nice card. I don't think it ever came back after that. Destiny Board, Magical Thorn. It probably could. I don't know if it could come back. People would find a way to use it. Pharaoh's Treasure, we have Spirit Message in because it's not a flip. So flips are really bad. It's not a flip. After the Struggle. They had already changed the name by DB2. Interesting. It's After Genocide is the original name from LOD and Block Attacks. So what a cool box. A lot of little nuggets in there. A lot of little cool things that I've opened packs of this. I would not be shocked if he was right. I don't think I have opened this box. And if I did, it was not like, I guess I didn't title it this, but I'm pretty sure I've never opened that. That's a really cool opening. So Brian, shout out to you. And oh wait, the video's not over. We got a gift for Ruxin. Let's see what it is. Let's see my gift before we go. Let's see my gift because that would be something I would forget. I covered it up with all the empty packs by accident. Oh, yeah, let's go. Buster Blader. So this is condition in Japan. They call it like B condition. They do like S, maybe it's S or A or something B. So this is like maybe like light play or something like that. But honestly, they say that and then it's in great condition. So that card is definitely going in the binder. Thank you so much, dude. This is insane. I love the ulti. Let's come on. I'll do this. I'll pull it out. Wow. That is amazing. I'll do this for Keegan. He always gets mad at me when I leave parts in the sleeve and I show him off. He's like, what's the point of this? You're not going to show off the foil. And look at that. Wait, what's wrong with this card? Wow, that looks pretty good for B condition. Honestly, that looks amazing. What a gift. Make sure you guys shout out Brian in the comments. Thank you so much for sending that in, dude. Awesome box opening. And of course, that Buster Blader is just insane. Blue Eyes White Dragon in the left back. So we have Transforming Sphere. Did we get Dark Arm Dragon? Let's go. We just have to believe. Believe.